Yes. Thank you, Igor. Very well. No, I'm not gonna be too hardcore. Settle down, Igor. My goodness. Let's see here. Toning the hardcore down a bit. Okay. Hello, everybody. Happy August 23rd. That was a little too hardcore. July 3rd. June 23rd, 2025. High tension. Things could be high tension. Gemini popping out again. Could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. Eyes are puffy. My eyes are just puffy because I woke up, okay? I'm not Gemini, okay? Just letting you know that. I'm not being hardcore, okay? Let's see here. And I'm Canadian anyway, so please, just bear with us, okay? We can't help it up here. Let's see. Temptation. Somebody could be tempted. Self-created. This is, self-created. This is, also, 11. And this deck is, this is strength, so Leo energy, okay? Leo, you could be tempted by something at this time. My eyes are just puffy, I'm not high. I'm just letting everybody know. Not being hardcore. We toned the hardcore meter back just a bit. For the Southerners. This is magic carpet. Coming out quick. We got high tension magic carpet. Flying through Agrabah with the Sultan's daughter. Let's see here. Bottom of the deck, the magic carpet. Let's get one on that right away, just so we know what we're flying through Agrabah with the Sultan's daughter. Not hardcore though. Softcore, flying through Agrabah with the Sultan's daughter. 27 here. Let's see. Yes. 27, the magic carpet. Which is air energy. Positive influence of the occult. Influence of forces. Change of residence. Development. Okay? Right behind it was Gemini. So Gemini, this could be concerning you. This could also be concerning choices. We got Gemini right behind the magic carpet. You could be moving somewhere. Let's get 3 guiding hippie cards, Holy Spirit, for this reading on June 26th, 23rd, 2023. Okay, the burning bush. Listen to the Holy Spirit right now. Listen to what the Holy Spirit's saying to you is what you're doing. This is going to be your ace up the sleeve, okay? The burning bush. Lineage tree. Your ancestors could be speaking to you at this time. Listen to what they have to say to you. The 2 more guiding hippie cards, Holy Spirit. These 2? Okay. Yes, you're going to get the last laugh in this. As long as you listen to the Holy Spirit. Listen to your inner nudges. Holy Spirit, please help guide this read. We're after tone the hardcore down a little bit for YouTube and the Southerners there, okay? But please bear with us. This is 25, threefold riddle. You could have 3 or more people working against you. It doesn't matter. You're going to have the last laugh, okay? That's what it's saying here. If you listen to the Holy Spirit, you're on a magic carpet ride. You could be moving at this time. You could be moving around. You could be mobile, flying around Agrabah with the Sultan's daughter. Soft core. Okay, soft core. Let's see. Let's go with these ones. Yes, hello, Bernice. Good morning, Bernice. No, it's not going to rain out today. I already phoned the Prime Minister. Don't worry. We're sorry about that. We really are. We're sorry. The Prime Minister said he's sorry too, okay? Have a good day, Bernice. It's going to come out. It's just the wet on the ground, okay? Let's see. What do we got in the heart of the situation, Holy Spirit? Very collective. Toned down, mediocre core. Yes, you could be easy on the eyes outside the box thinking Killically is a state murder. Killically is a state murder. Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, going with the flow, not being pushed off your mark. like Polly from Goodfellas. You don't have to move for anybody because you got a feather in your hat. You could be dealing with Virgo, Leo energy. Leo already came out. And Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So heavy Leo. Let's leave it on Leo. This is like leadership, like people know that you could be trusted type energy, but you may move slow. You're moving slow. Is the underlying energy. This could be something due to witchcraft, which I think that happened on the Count's channel last night. The Count was on the witching hour. They were doing some witchcraft to slow people down. I was watching his read there. Bottom of the deck, you could be Leo, you could be Virgo energy, leadership energy, you could be anybody. This is an open read. Heart of the situation is the devil, okay? So you could be a Capricorn. This read could be about a Capricorn. You could be about working. This could be about obsessions, dark energies. What's the challenge, Holy Spirit? This definitely could be Capricorn energy too. This could be pertaining to earthly things, work. What's the challenge for the collective Holy Spirit? As we tone down our hardcoreness, just a smidge it. Satisfy YouTube. Let's see here. This is like a fated event. Somebody could be challenged by the wheel of fate. The wheel of fate is spinning in somebody's favor. This is challenging to somebody. This could be challenging to the devil. This could be somebody that the devil tried to keep down on their boot. Kind of like tried to extract the hardcoreness from them so that they're not a threat, possibly. They could have said, "You're too hardcore for us. Stay away. You're scaring us." Let's see here. This is a fated event, though. This is meant to happen. The devil is going to have to fucking suck it up, Buttercup, and go back in your snake hole there. Because, yeah, no, some of us are not going to tone down our hardcoreness, no matter what. Let's see, what do we got in the subatomic consciousness, Holy Spirit? Oh, my goodness. Okay, yeah. Subatomically, you're thinking about a bitch. Like an Empress reverse. This is an Empress that is like somebody who's very manipulative, and yeah, they pull on people's heartstrings. They could be a liberal. They don't have to be. They could be somebody who like pulls on people's heartstrings to like oh, put a dead baby on TV and like, oh, now you have to do what we did. You know, now you have to do what we're doing because there's a dead baby on TV type shit. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. What do we got in the past? Opa. In the past, somebody could have been, you could have been celebrating, just celebrating with friends possibly. This could have been over this past weekend. This is the recent past. You could have been celebrating. Presently. Yes. Presently, somebody could be, losing everything. This is like losing your family. This could be losing like your dream. The dream here is 10 of Cups reversed. In the future, opa. You're gonna get victory though in the future. So think about the long game. If people are coming against you and saying that you're too hardcore and you have to tone your hardcore down, I wouldn't. I would just do what you have to stay within the parameters of the laws or whatever, so that you can still operate. I would never fucking turn my hardcore down for anybody, not YouTube or anybody, but whatever. You have to play by their rules, right? At the bottom of the deck is you could definitely be a Leo or a Virgo energy. You could be hardcore. You could be like slow moving. No, maybe they see you as slow moving, but believe me, this mofo has got a feather in his hat, and you're not gonna push him off his mark, okay? In the way you're influencing things there, collective. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, you definitely could have a Capricorn trying to cock block you. This could literally be the devil. Since they're in the heart of the situation, we got the devil here. They're looking at your fated event. They're scared of your hardcore, okay? They can't stand your hardcore. They want to tone it down. They want to say that you have to be something that you're not, because they want to cheat, lie, and steal off you. And if you don't let them, and if you don't tone down your hardcore, it like literally scares the living daylights out of these motherfuckers. So they come back and they try and say, oh, but this will happen if you don't turn down your hardcore. This will happen. Look, there's a dead baby in a plane crash that fell out of the sky. And if you don't do that, more of this will happen. We're scaring you. Why aren't you scared? Why aren't you? You're too damn hardcore. You're too hardcore. Back off right now. We want to cheat, lie, and steal off of you. Sorry, not gonna happen. We're really, really sorry, but it's not gonna happen, okay? Let's see, what do we got in the hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. Oh my goodness, yes. They're trying to block your businesses too. They might threaten you by trying to block your business and say, oh, you can't be on our channel, you're too hardcore. You're too hardcore. Trick or treat, smell our feet. This is, trying to block your business is another way they'll threaten to do this. The devil has many things. You gotta remember, the devil's the master of the material world, right? He's in the heart of this situation right here. This is what he's gonna do. Yes, I know. I'm telling them that right now. They're Bernice. Yes, just let me do the reading. It's okay. No, you're not being too hardcore. Maybe for YouTube, but they can't hear you right now. Don't worry, we're up here in the Great White North. It's okay. Don't ever turn down your hardcore, Bernice, okay? Not up here. When you fly down there, maybe you have to, okay? It's okay, Bernice. What do we got in the subatomic consciousness? Yes. Oh my goodness. We've got, this still wearing your heart on your sleeve is what's needed, okay? Wear your heart on your sleeve like the Queen of Cups here, who doesn't give a shit about whether people tell her she's hardcore. She's whatever, and she does care about the dead babies on the planes and stuff like that, and whatever. But whatever. And she has enough brains to know which ones are just being put on there to try and get people to sway their way. Okay. What do we got in the environment? Yes, broke ass mofos. You could have a lot of broke ass mofos in your environment. Maybe because people, they tone their hardcore down and the spirit's not going to bless them. Because anybody who's not hot and is lukewarm or cold is going to be spit out of the mouth of the Creator, okay? Yes, everybody who tries to tell people to tone down their hardcore is going to be spit out of the mouth of the Creator, okay? This is quick coming in actions, the arrows of misfortune hitting you in the chest. Thud, thud, thud. And dying, but with it laying up against the tree if you try to stop people's hardcore. This is honorable, diligent actions, moving forward, inch by inch, covering ground if you have to, toning down your hardcore just enough where you can be accepted. But if it becomes between the Holy Spirit and your goal, then whatever. You just have to be hardcore, okay? Despite what YouTube or anybody else says. It cause a tower if you have to. This is 16 going to cause a major tower. This is failure. They could threaten you with failure and limit your views. And they will. Believe me, I know. I'm first-hand know about this. Let's get one more here. Yes, but whatever. You'll take your passionate new beginning and you'll make somebody else rich. Instead of taking your... get gold and putting it on stations that like to control people by pulling on their heartstrings and shit like that. Because it's not going to happen. Eventually people will wise up, okay? Let's see, how's the collective supposed to deal with this, Holy Spirit? Yes. High Priestess of Atlantis, chakra healing. Some of you need to clear your chakras. Let's see. Let's read on this one here. High Priestess of Atlantis. Chakra cleaning. Nourish your spiritual energy, energy centers. Harmonize from within. The golden era of Atlantis spanned 1,500 years and was a time of extraordinary spiritual energy. Atlanteans had 12 active chakras, rather than the 7 chakras active in most people today. They used gifts of clear intuition, telepathy, sacred ritual, and energy healing as part of everyday life. The High Priest is an Atlantean master of crystal sound, color, and chakra healing. Yes. Additional meanings of pulling this card could be Reiki healing is a part of your divine life. You're activating your Atlantean 12 chakra system. The high priest can guide you to the right support. Invocation. I easily balance my chakras. I am light and energy. Oh, very well said there, High Priestess of Atlantis. Yes. And right behind it, stay balanced at this time as well. Who has the collector's back and who wants to sell the collective crack, Holy Spirit? Stolas, protection of criminals. If you're a criminal, this guy might have your back. He's like defrosting Johnny Cochran. And he's an owl, and I love owls. Let's see here. We have also got inner and outer work. This reminds me of the Hermit, this one. Let's see. 36. Manadel Powers, the Honorable God. Psalm 26-8. Lord, I have loved thy habitation of thy house and thy place where thine honor dwelleth. Manadel helps you keep your employment and maintain your means of livelihood. He guards against disasters, delivers prisoners, and gives light to distant people who have received no news for a long time. He brings exiles back to their native land and uncovers lost or stolen belongings. Sole guardian of those born between 11:40 a.m. and noon. Moral guardian of those born on April 24th, July 5th, September 15th, November 26th, or February 6th. Physical guardian of those born between September 11th and September 15th. We got Stolas here to protect your Johnny Cochran defrosted. The 36th spirit Stolas or Stolos is a great and powerful prince who appears at first before the exorcist in the shape of a mighty raven. Okay, a raven. I thought it looks more like an owl, but whatever. Yes. Okay, just make sure they're not breaking the card again. The shape of a mighty raven. Afterward, he takes the image of a man. He teaches the art of astronomy and the virtues of herbs and precious stones and governs 26 legions of spirits. Servant of those born between September 11th and September 15th. Oh, there we go. Their passionate new beginning just stuck to my elbow. So stick with your passion, even if YouTube deems you too hardcore. Believe me, it's not. It doesn't take much. I found out. Yes, apparently hardcore. What we institute as hardcore up here in Canada. Really, I don't know. We should really be taking them over down there. Is what I'm thinking. I'm just saying. This is as much as they like to talk about doing the other way. It kind of gives us pumps up our balls a little more. Maybe we should move down south again, burn down the White House again. I'm just saying. Like last time they tried that shit. And this is let's get one more here. Yes, 9. This could really stress some motherfuckers out when they find out who the real hardcorest is. Because a lot of times it's the quiet ones that are the hardcorest. They always find this out. And we would be happy to remind them of that. Thank you.